Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley out of Kansas City, Missouri, and we're just going to take a look at some energy here. It's been big energy since yesterday. I want to thank the person who made the $10 difference for my shelter last night before I went to bed. It came through. Just an update in case you didn't hear what I had to say on my other platform, Gates, daughter of Zion. I talked yesterday about how the hotel that I'm in decided that they're just doing cash only. I don't know why they're doing that. It's crazy. It's a big hotel, and anyway, I had no idea where I could go get cash at all, and so I found a place to go to use my card to withdraw that money, but it charged me like $3 and some change just to withdraw that. So I had the actual money to pay for the whole amount. And after it charged me and then wouldn't let me put in like an offset amount inside the ATM, I was just like, I was very frustrated. I was like, man, devil, you're such a freaking idiot, man. It's crazy, folks, what's going on. It's just freaking crazy what's going on with me. And especially when I now got an open shut case that'll stand in the court of law on some stuff and people being unethical with me. And headquarters came out today on my other platform, and I am dealing with headquarters. I am dealing with the headship. I've called everybody in the nation, and got again, I got evidence that'll stand in the court of law. And somebody don't give a rip that it's freezing out. It's freezing. My vehicle's broken down, and so for me now, when something comes through or does come through, I have to now walk in the freezing cold just to try to go get the money, and then pay an extra $3 and some odd change just to bring that out. And then if it's not, like, if I can't round it up to a certain amount, you can't withdraw. It's just it's whoever's doing this to me and did this to me, and anybody else that's been here in this hotel, it's just like that what kind of management is that, to lose customers and money? And it's crazy. So I just came back, and I was just like, I said, I'm told him what happened. I was like, I got what I do have left on this card, but y'all won't take it. And he was like, well, I'll go ahead and take it. So he was able to take it. Okay. He said the same thing yesterday. I'm not going to take it, but I'll take it this time. And then he went ahead and did the offset when I could have paid the whole freaking amount. I'm at $1.60 something cents that I have to come up now with tomorrow, plus the same freaking scenario if somebody comes through and helps me have shelter. Otherwise, I'm out in the freaking cold. I've been on the phone today trying to find shelters, and I never get any. They're all full and stuff like that. I've left 2 messages waiting for calls to come back. Had great hope today when I talked to a lady, but I called those numbers, and one of those numbers tells you to go online and fill out their application. So I was like, okay. So I went to go get online their freaking web page. It says something about their DNC, whatever it said on their web page. I don't even know what that means, but every time I try, it wouldn't work. And it's just nothing but a freaking headache. And God said today to a Pharaoh spirit, let my people go. This is unethical, folks. This is unethical. What's going on? It's like, so I got the money to pay you, but you won't take my card. So I had to walk and go find in the cold an ATM, and then pay for an extra $3 and come back and just charge me $3, and then you go ahead and take the remainder on it anyway, and then say, well, I can't do it tomorrow that way. But you said that yesterday as well, and they can take it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm hurt to the freaking core. There's something going on with that here. There's something going on with that here. And I've been here for a long time, and when I was able to work, was be able to go in and out, when I was able to show up at my job 6 days a week and put in my time, work my freaking butt off, almost 12 hours a freaking day, 6 days a week. And this is how I'm being treated. It's wrong. It's wrong. I am in dire emergency before the sun goes down for help, for shelter. It is freezing outside. And if anybody is able to help me in any way, shape, or form, then my information is down below. And my Cash App is ShannonEHensley, and there's a white box for the picture. If you have Cash App, it's just ShannonEHensley. And I don't know if you have a soul or not, folks. But if there's anybody that sounds my voice that has a soul on the inside, and you give a rip about life in the earth and not playing some stupid game, you're not on the other side being some type of a creep and to people, and it's in your power. I need your help. I need your help. God said those who bless my people, and if you are God's people, then you will operate in that energy of breaking off yokes like he commands us. And when people do things like they're doing to me, because God warns people, you touch my people in any way, shape, or form, I'm warning you, you don't do it. But if you do, you got hell to pay. And I am God's people. And somebody got hell to pay. And I know they don't give a rip, because God said that they were twice dead today. Just for general energies that was coming out. The scenario may have been, a little different for some people's cases on that first reading. But in general energy, somebody is a freaking Looney Tune kook. Don't give a rip about nothing or no one. And the searching for necessities rune came out today as well. It's disgust. It's disgust. So if you can help me in any way, shape, or form, may God bless you, because I know that he will. Let's get started. Today is December the 13th. It's 12:32 p.m. in the afternoon on Friday. I have freedom of speech, and I have rights. Somebody messed with my YouTube platform with the artificial intelligence, as God told us yesterday. May God get up in your face, because he's going to. Those of you that are little IT workers doing some stuff, I know you don't care, because you've been paid off to do something, I guess, but you're under a warning from God. No, you don't give a rip about your maker. But anyway, Most High, come on in here and just say whatever you need to say. So their choice, that's one of the cards that came out today, is Seven of Cups. Choices that have consequences, big consequences. Whatever you're going to do, it's got some type of consequence added to it. Either going to pay off or be upright for you, or if you do or don't do something right, it's got a consequence to it. Very much emotional out here. And yeah, it's emotional on some. It's dumb, man. My God, folks. A little bitty big crybaby. And God said yesterday somebody had emotional problems bad. And you see somebody sit here just like, hey, and they just don't want it. They just don't want it. And so that's why for somebody's case today, in this battle that's going on, somebody is secretly going to leave this individual. They are out of here. They don't want nothing to do with this craziness. And they've been saying so, and the person won't let something go, and they're a devil, and they're obsessive, and everything like that. That was the gist of the reading. You can find that reading on the community section of this platform. But somebody is doing, somebody just, they're all up in their freaking emotions all the freaking time. Anyway, I know that there's more than one person on this platform. I have 9,200 people is what it shows, and you all are under a judgment of God. It's ridiculous little spy. Show me more information. So dumb. We know somebody got mental problems. Their brain's fried. Show me the Seven of Cups, Messiah. It's dumb. Queen of Swords. She's coming out crossing. And then the Empress. Okay. If the Empress is upright, she's a very kind, caring, gentle individual. And if she's not, she's some type of kook. In the reverse. The King of Wands was there this morning as well. And so somebody's ex could be out here attached to something going on, and they've still got some type of an attachment. But somebody needs to make a sharp decision out here. If the Queen of Swords is in the upright, I love her energy, because she ain't going to put up with nothing. This is how it's going to be, and it's going to be in the truth, and I'm set in a place where I'm obligated to move by the truth type of energy. If she's in the reverse, she's got bad psychological problems, and then it would be showing so here in some type of situation out here. And so let's see, somebody making a decision about this Queen of Swords Empress energy, or it is showing that this is the person making a decision. But somebody's all up in their emotions out here, and that's dangerous, man. It's dangerous because somebody's just capped off somewhere. So this is about leaving, and somebody is leaving somebody. And they do have plans to leave this emotional wreck individual. They can't take it no more. Six of Swords, they want to leave troubled waters behind. Show me more information. Big time freaking powder. No wonder somebody wants to leave this nonsense. Somebody's got, like, they're crying all the time. They're just a big pout, you know, that pout about things all the time. And nobody wants that nonsense. If you're new, I feel the energy. I'll just speak around that space, so please don't take offense at it. I'm real sharp at times because I feel that energy. I'm feeling what's being felt out here, and it's crazy. It's just like somebody's just got some crazy on them. It's because all the confusion cards came out today on the first reading. Somebody's doing something they can't reason at all because God said they were dead on the inside. Like his spirit's out of them. They're like some people call them karmics. If somebody sold their soul to the devil was there. They're just they're crazy, and they will wreak havoc in the earth. I don't know what they do for profession, but they're in society and they're dangerous. They don't care about nothing else. And, you know, again, if it's the Empress in the reverse, they don't care about nothing. They're just, look at me, I'm the Empress. I set up in a place, and look at my great big, you know, car or house or whatever they are. I mean, I've seen her come up in the upright and in the reverse yesterday, and somebody's just, they're crazy. They can't reason about anything. They're all up in their emotions, but apathy says I don't have no emotions. But boy, they bring it. They ain't gonna get their way. They're just gonna be some type of, well, I'm the Empress type of energy. That King of Wands was being highlighted in the reverse of his energy is the same type of energy. It's all about me and me alone, and you don't turn me down, I turn you down type of stuff. And if I come in the room and you ain't got your eyes on me, I'm gonna have freaking cow, because everybody looks at me. Until I leave the room, everybody's like, yes, Amasa, yes, Amasa. And that's his stupidity, crazy brain energy with the peacock feathers being up. And nobody in the earth is that important. Sorry. If you are honorable, then you will show up honorable, and people will notice that in you, and you'd be honored. But this person demands it, I guess, folks. And, anyway, it's a really bad thing. That's a stuck type of energy out here, boy. It is stormy. That's a stormy waters card as well. The G and the L is here, and the pictograph of the letter J is out here. Let me see something here. Something could have happened at a dancing, or some type of a celebration could be out here. Some type of something round is connected to something, or the second time around something's taken place, or somebody's tried to do something for the second time on something, and there's been a rejection, and now it's stormy on somebody, or whatever that means for anybody. I'm just telling you the pictograph language that is out here. Also, there's a measurement of a measurement, a unit of measurement. Also something about a log, or somebody's logged information about something. We had fraud that came out on the first reading, and so some people are just doing what they're doing because of fraudulent things and underhanded things as well. And people think they can get away with some stuff. Look what came out in the reverse. Very emotional energy, a very big freaking crybaby in their depression, in their emotion. All these cards, they have psychological problems in the reverse. Don't know how to be nurturing here, but I cry about everything and want my way, or I'm going to have a big fat cow energy. It's out here, folks. It fell on the Four Cups and the Hangman. Somebody does have mental problems. It's sad. So I'm very sacrificial out here around somebody's situation, or because, I mean, you can't appease this person. You can't do it. Somebody knows they can't. For whoever's reason, or whoever's reading that was, the reason for them to leave is because they can't ever be appeased. They'll never be, because God said that they're dead on the inside. They've lost their soul. When they die, that's it. They don't go to heaven. They don't rise. They meet their hell state there. It's sad. Anyway, she just wanted to jump out. It's nothing but freaking watery stuff out here. And she's going to have a big fat cow if this Queen of Swords speaks to her in a sharp, truthful way. She's going to come unglued like, oh my God, and be waterworks and be a manipulator real heavy or something like that. But something is huge out here today. And they don't care about nothing but themselves, is what God just told me behind my back. And so that's sad. It's real sad that anybody would be that way, but they can't help it. Show me, let me grab another deck of cards. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck when they gave it a little shuffle. Show me more information, which would be the letter T. Show me more information. So the mind, it's coming out in the crossing. This is about somebody's mind. Again, that's all that was there in that other reading. Same with this. Whoever I'm talking to, or somebody's around you, they're dangerous. Their mind is crazy. All the mental cards came out. This tells you to get grounded, or somebody can't. This tells you to think and get grounded. This is a sacrificing card. It's already out here. It's the Hangman in this deck. Also, the mice come out in the crossing. This is if the Queen of Swords energy and the Queen of Cups energy is found in the reverse, if this is showing us a different side of somebody as well, they are very, very manipulative, and they are a thief, a liar, and a cheat. This is an anxiety, given all the stuff out here in somebody's mind. They're in anxiety all the time. It's stormy out here on somebody. And somebody's a freaking liar, but somebody knows the truth because that truth was clear to somebody. And headquarters was there, like I said. I think I said at the top of this video. And somebody knew the truth about something was going on. And as Queen of Swords in the upright, she would absolutely know about why she ever came out in the reverse, what this nonsense is about. And they're full of anxiety. And if they got mental problems that bad, and when you talk to them, they're just going to be some type of crazy, can't get their emotion together, and would be very obvious with all this kind of energy coming out. There are plots around somebody, because it also came out here. All right, well, anyway, somebody trying to figure out how to escape something. Again, that's what this is. What are my alternatives, and how do I get out of here? Because somebody don't want to deal with this emotionally deranged person that they're dealing with, male or female. Male or female. There's another cloudy card. This is distortion. This is confusion. I'm picking up on somebody that's got bad mental problems. Sad. So in the hidden space, there she is again. She came out yesterday with a bunch of crap. An actor is here, or something being exposed in the hidden space. She was really, if you're upright, you're upright. But somebody's not. Somebody's not, folks. Somebody's not. There's the snake. She comes out a lot with the snake in the hidden. Anyway, it's not good out here. Why is all this coming out today, Most High God? Why is it here today? Because of a war at work. Somebody was secretive. Started a war at work. They were false somewhere on the job. Okay? And something's happened on that occupation, and there's a great big war going on out here. It's because some seducing nonsense has happened around some thievery at work. Whatever all the details are, somebody went crazy out of the matter, man. But there is a false person out here. It's because somebody's an actor. The stars is out here. You need to know that. So you're dealing with somebody who's very much got a lot of anxiety. There's something to that. You work with this person, I guess, for some of you all. There's the Empress energy again. She's right here with the Queen of Swords. And I hope that you're upright with this energy. And if you are really privileged, you'll step on the snake like God tells us to, and you won't put up with this nonsense. And if it is this Empress energy in the reverse, they're out of freaking order. Because God said yesterday on this platform, somebody set up in a really high place with a strong ability of their arm. But if they've lost their ever-loving mind, then God said nuclear stuff all day yesterday. Then this war will go to that level. Because we're dealing with a Pharaoh spirit that don't give a rip. Okay? God just said, let my people go on my other platform. And he said it in two different types of ways. And it's prophecy. Those of you who are dealing with being oppressed in a really hard way, the scripture does tell us that we would hit another point in history, and we're here. I believe that with all my heart, because I can take my own life and parallel it with the scriptures and what's going on in the time frame that we're in right now, especially all the nuclear stuff that came out and the Ezekiel kept coming out in the prophecy about their eyes melting in their head and stuff. He said that when I come for the second Exodus, it would be as the manner of Egypt. And we know what happened in the story when Moses and Aaron went before Pharaoh and said, you let my people go. And Pharaoh's heart kept getting hard, but God was hardening it. God wasn't hardening it because he was just doing that to them. He hardened it because he knew that down deep in Pharaoh's heart, he was never going to be an upright individual. He already knows what's in our heart. And he allowed all that hardening to just keep being hardened so that God could bust up his little pride. He ended up losing his children. His firstborn got killed in the matter. God tore up his whole freaking kingdom. And I don't know how you can't get any more tore up than with nuclear bombing that God kept bringing out yesterday. Talk about as the manner of Egypt. That's horrible stuff, though. People standing on their feet and being fried like that. These are plagues coming from God with that wording today. We're dealing with the freaking snake folks that don't give a rip about you and I. Again, I'm sitting here. I have a right to work and eat and live and move and breathe and work my platform, and some stupid cuckoo got up on my stuff, act like they're me on some of my platform stuff, and they just think that they're just going to sit here as the Empress in the reverse and play a game, and you don't get to play a game with my life. I have a right to have shelter. You're in error, and God's fixing. If you got a child, if I'm talking to somebody who's doing this to me, and you got a firstborn, God's fixing to kill your firstborn because he calls his people his son. You're touching God's children. You're withholding my livelihood. And when we leave, when God finally says, come on, my sons and my daughters, I'm busting up this Pharaoh energy thing. And when we leave, we're going to loot you like they did in Pharaoh's time. We're going to take all the silver and the gold and the jewels and everything else like he said. He said, my people, you go take their things. And we're going to take it all back. This idiot that's turned into some type of stupid beast out here, being under some type of a spiritual Pharaoh energy, they get their head smashed. They're a beast. They can't even get it. They're crazy out here. Pick through my hands, Most High. And if somebody don't get up in here and do what's right for God's people, you got hell to pay. You either are on an upright side or you're not, folks. Nobody wants to live in a world where people have power trips. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to. Something's hidden behind a picture, God says. Okay? So if somebody's trying to seduce you, because the seducing temptation also came out in the other reading, you better tell them I'm not interested. He's your good, because there was a great big caution there. A great big caution in that reading. They're trying to get somebody open up to do something. You just say not interested. Okay? Because you're going to lose your soul in it. The letter D is coming out, whether that's upright or not for you. I don't know. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name. This person could be a heavy drinker, something around DUI. The true person's being exposed, and somebody's been an imposter. Yeah, well, somebody has been. The devil is an imposter. This person's got a deadly sex disease. All right, then there's a seducer out here. And they want somebody to open up. And there is a temptation out here. You will die messing around with this individual. I don't care how cute they are. They want you to do something unethical. That's your first no to this situation. You go ahead and pull your britches down. You die in it in the end with a sex disease with the person. Okay? The army. This person could be in the army. Okay, so we've got army energy out here, just military in general. What good is wealth if it's not shared for upright purposes? Somebody was sitting there with the greed. They're evil. They got things that don't belong to them. They don't care. They don't care. There is some type of a temptation. Somebody's wanting to say, "Kiss me forever." No. Somebody is going to get a realization today. Somebody's been trying to get your attention about something, and this card came out yesterday, and somebody's been listening to you speak, but they ain't been really listening with understanding what you're saying to grasp something. And this card says that God's revealing somebody's heart about somebody listening to you, and not really just listening, just hearing the sound of your voice, but it says they're hearing you now. Those of you trying to get some type of truth about a person, a situation, God's revealing somebody's going to hear you now and what's going on in a situation out here. Good for you. There is a double error upon this person. I want to say in the Instagram reading, this card came out somewhere. I think the Empress was in that reading and the reverse in that reading. It's out here again. There is a double error on somebody, folks. It's bad. Acting crazy like this. Says that the wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. The next card says there's a broadcaster, a DJ involvement somewhere. Also somebody who either likes baseball or is a baseball person. And it says, blessed are they who keep his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life. We have the tree out here, and may enter in through the gates of the city. Okay, so hopefully you're a commandment keeper. It's huge with God. Got somebody trying to hurt my relationship with the commandments, but God's grace is sufficient for me. He knows what's going on, because he's warning these people. You let my people go. So we have the letter NG together, and the pictograph is 2 X's. There's a hidden relationship going on out here around somebody. And for some of y'all, there was a baby out here. The Empress is out here as well. This is luxury. No. Anyway, what good is it? What good is it if you're not using it for upright purposes? Do you think God says all the silver and the gold belongs to him, people? What good is it? Oh, I'm going to go take me a trip. I'm going to go to Hawaii and just sit there while everybody else is in the cold. And, oh, sorry, you're hungry. But, hey, got to catch my flight here to go to Hawaii. And that's like gross energy when people are hurting. But you can do it. And you lose your soul for it. What does it profit you to gain the whole world but lose your soul? Because you're going to die someday, and that's a reality, folks. Where are you going after that? Well, I guess you can go into the place where the demons are roaming around. Those also used to be people like you, and they're separated from God. The paranormal stuff is real. They used to be just like you, and they lived in this world just like you. What good is it for you to throw your life away just because, well, I want to take all these trips and go see the world, and people are hurting? God still give you all that stuff if you do it his way. Anyway, you can do whatever you want. But this is luxury. There's a hidden relationship. There's a baby around some people's cases out here. And there's a construction worker or worker involved in something also. And then you have eternity death. This is a radical change that's fixing to happen on somebody if you open up this ditch. And God calls them ditches. So I just call them what God calls them in Scripture. Somebody's a whore out here. And this is going to radically change something. And God said there was a radical change that is happening today. So whether you open up or not, they have a cow or not, it's going to radically change on either side of something. And there is hope out here. The stars go back to a hope out here. And so all we can do is hope and trust in the Most High for something. This is a maximum protection. And if somebody is going to go to jail for something, they will go to maximum protection, or they know that they will, and that's why they're trying to seduce. But they're crazy. Okay, so anyway, this rune is out here. There's death matters around some stuff, and it's spiritual death, because God brought out a spiritual death in wording today. So the Y and the R and the N and the G, and either two X's are involved in something, I don't know. The L and the J and the Q came out twice on these cards as well, and the A, Q and A. Answer the questions, but like I always say in the Hebraic language, that word goes to sickness and vomit. And somebody's a fool out here. They're returning to vomit, and God says their promotion is going to be shame because they're a fool. That's what come out. If you're able to help me, folks, in any way, shape, or form, it is an emergency. May God bless you. Otherwise, you're going to have to deal with God. You and I have to deal with God when we disobey what He tells us to do in His earth. It's about God and His way. He says it's your life and my life to keep His way. So whether you do or not, I don't know. It's a great big thing today for a lot of people. It's a radical change going on for collective energy. Until next time, shalom. My information is down below.